Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of Pahrump Early Learning Academy, where we are more than just childcare.
Hi, I'm Monique Mitchell with KPVM Television. My children attend Pella and they love it. The curriculum they have is pretty amazing, and my children learn what they need at their level.
Not only are the children learning, they're having fun, and that's what matters.
I like Pella. They help you with your homework, and it's fun.
Give us a call today to tour our facility at 751-5335.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget.
Tonight on News 46, the Pahrump Powwow to be held this weekend. 2 vehicles collide on Highway 372, and the annual USO show is a huge. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, November 20th, 2014. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. The annual Pahrump Powwow starts tomorrow at Petrick Park.
It's powwow time, and it's just so glorious out here this year. I'm just so ecstatic. 2009 was the last beautiful weekend we had.
And that is a concern because this is kind of all outdoors, isn't it?
It's a totally outdoor event, and we're the last one pretty much for the season. And you know, there's not too many powwows that go on during the wintertime unless they're indoors.
How many years has this been going on here?
This is the 16th annual and my 12th.
So you guys are setting up right now. Tell me what they're setting up.
As you can see, we've got the lodge poles up. Those are not sticks or twigs or teepee poles. Those lodge poles is the right term for them. And the guys are getting ready to, they'll put one last lodge pole up, and the teepee is tied to that, as you can see. And then they'll be able to wrap it around the lodge poles.
How many people are we going to have come into our town of Pahrump? A lot of people from different states attend this.
All of our vendors, the majority of our vendors are Navajo from Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah. We have some of our vendors are coming from California. Our 2 drums this year are coming out of California. We have the gentleman, I don't know if you've come and wandered through, the guy that with the drums, he is a 3rd generation drum maker, and he's from Taos, New Mexico. So our vendors are coming from all over the Southwest. I got a call from a gentleman yesterday that's talking about coming down. He's in the northern part of Idaho. So we're really fortunate because we get a lot of people from out of state. That's a great impact on the town.
This event is so much fun. Tell us when it's all going to kick off.
Friday we'll have vendors in, set up. They'll be ready to sell. Our sound equipment will be arriving this afternoon, but our drums will not be in until tomorrow night, so we won't have drums until Saturday. However, we'll have music, we'll have recorded music, we'll have different people doing some things, and as I said, great time to start your shopping. But Saturday at 11 is gourd dancing. Those are veterans. And noon is grand entry. And we have the Aztec dancers coming back this year too.
Wonderful. Lots of colors, lots of things to do down here at Petrick Park. Bring the family and come on down. There's a large schedule of events going on all weekend long, right?
Right. Well, it's dancing, and the one thing I really enjoy about our dancers is they love to bring audience in for some of the circle dances. The Aztec dancers bring in the audience, and they do, everybody is embraced and brought into the event.
And one person was transported after a 2-vehicle accident in front of Comstock Park yesterday.
This accident report is brought to you by Half Price Lawyers, located on the corner of Mason and 160. Call 775-400-0000.
A two-vehicle accident occurred yesterday afternoon on Highway 160 near Comstock Park. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's deputies, and Nevada Highway Patrol all arrived on scene to find two vehicles that were in a minor accident collision. According to reports, one person was transported to local medical facilities. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating the cause of this accident. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46. A 43-year-old female driver from California was killed in a traffic collision on U.S. Highway 95 in Nye County on Tuesday morning. The accident happened at 5:56 a.m. and the woman was pronounced dead at the scene at 11:10 a.m. by Nye County Deputy G. Worley. The woman was traveling in a green 1999 Chevrolet Malibu passenger car southbound on U.S. 95 approaching mile marker 88 in Nye County. A green 2007 Volvo tractor trailer pulling a semi-trailer was traveling northbound on U.S. 95 approaching the Malibu. The driver of the Malibu allowed the vehicle to cross the center line of U.S. 95 and partially enter the northbound lane. The left front of the Malibu struck the left front of the Volvo tractor trailer. This marks Nevada Highway Patrol's Southern Command's 55th fatal accident for this year. Here's Josh with today's Tech Tips.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial. Are you having problems seeing details on your computer screen? Guess what? You don't have to go out and buy a bigger monitor. With a few clicks of the button, your problem can be solved. Here's how to do it with Windows 7 or 8. Normally when you click your mouse, you left click, but this time we're going to right click anywhere on the desktop and choose Screen Resolution. You'll then see a drop-down list titled Resolution. Use the slider bar to increase or decrease the size of your monitor's display. The smaller the dimensions, the larger everything will become on your screen. Once you've chosen a size, click Apply. Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back to News 46. President Barack Obama will order immigration officers to deport felons, not families, as he exercises his executive power to shield 5 million undocumented immigrants in the most sweeping overhaul of the immigration system in decades. Obama will lay out changes he is making to immigration laws without the consent of Congress. A key element of his plan to instruct immigration authorities to prioritize expulsion against gang members, felons, and suspected terrorists rather than law-abiding undocumented parents of U.S. citizens and residents and others. The changes will offer those who qualify the chance to stay temporarily in the country for 3 years as long as they pass background checks and pay back taxes. But they will not be offered a path to eventual citizenship or be eligible for federal benefits or health care programs. Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
This weekend we have a fantastic auction. Again, we are just full to the walls with collectibles, art glass. I got some firearms, ammo, some nice art on the walls here, and some gorgeous modern furniture that we've never had before. Like these ball chairs behind us, a Louis Vuitton couch, the Cadillac couch, so just some amazing pieces of furniture in here too.
Some unique items, including this refrigerator.
Oh yeah, that's a retro style refrigerator, and then a nice stainless steel medicine cabinet. And in fact, that Rolls Royce sign, it was for a dealership in Florida. So that's a pretty unique, interesting thing. And again, tons of like art glass, Fenton glass, hobnail, depression, a lot of pieces that are signed by Fenton too. So just some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces, Native American stuff, and of course lots of gold coins, silver coins, jewelry. In fact, there's a gold coin in there from 1733, German States, Half Caroline. Just a gorgeous coin.
Tell me about these rifles.
So there's about a dozen rifles in here. A lot of the old Eastern Bloc, Russian-type military rifles, a couple handguns, and some various ammo.
How can people find out more?
You can visit on the website. It's at www.auctionnv.com, or you can call us here at 775-751-4867.
There's a preview on Friday.
The preview is Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and there is so much small detailed stuff, I recommend coming down and taking a look.
When's the auction?
The auction is Saturday at noon, and we'll open up Saturday at 9 o'clock again for additional preview time.
And where are you located?
We're located at 800 Margaret Street.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
Lots of Native American things there just in time for the powwow. Brian Kunze, who is the current district attorney of Nye County, has applied for a position in the Nevada to Angela Bello. Voters approved the new Court of Appeals by 53% in the same election. Kunze is also reportedly looking into private practice. There are 3 judge positions open and 36 applicants for the new Court of Appeals. When we come back from this break, your entertainment this week. U2 lead singer Bono had a bike accident in New York this past week. It turns out his injuries were not minor. The singer had a high-energy bicycle accident when he tried to avoid another rider Sunday at Central Park. The hospital released details on his injuries for the first time Wednesday night. Bono underwent hours of multiple surgeries after the accident. He broke his arm in 6 spots, fractured his eye socket, and also his shoulder blade, the latter in 3 places. Doctors operated on him for 5 hours on Sunday, which included repairing his bone with 3 metal plates and 18 screws. A day later, he had surgery on his left hand to repair a fracture. He will require intensive and progressive therapy. However, a full recovery is expected. Bono's mishaps this month could have been much worse. The rear hatch of his aircraft dropped off mid-flight on his way from Dublin to Berlin on November 13th. The ground crew discovered the hatch was missing shortly after the plane landed. 2 suitcases flew out, but all 6 people aboard were fine. Director Mike Nichols has died at the age of 83 years old. He brought us such film, TV, and stage hits as The Graduate, Angels in America, and Monty Python's Spamalot. Nichols, who was married to TV journalist Diane Sawyer, also was a groundbreaking comedy performer who teamed with Elaine May as a popular act on stage and television. The family will be holding a private ceremony. First, Netflix put its Bill Cosby comedy special on hold, and now NBC has decided against moving forward with its own Cosby project. NBC announced today that the network has opted not to continue developing a sitcom with the 77-year-old comedian amid growing sexual assault allegations against Cosby. On Tuesday, Netflix put its comedy special titled Bill Cosby 77 on hold. The news also comes one day after former supermodel Janice Dickinson became the latest woman to publicly accuse Cosby of sexual assault. Cosby's lawyer called that accusation a lie, that there is a glaring contradiction between what she is claiming now for the first time and what she wrote in her own book and what she told the media back in 2002 about the alleged 1982 rape. Cosby is set to perform at the Treasure Island Hotel Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. Despite these revived allegations, tickets to Cosby's November 28th show continue to sell briskly. Jimmy Ruffin, a silky-voiced singer of the Motown classic What Becomes of the Broken Hearted, died Monday in Las Vegas. He was 78 years old. The Mississippi-born Ruffin had a performing career that spanned 50 years, from the 1960s heyday of Motown Records to the digital music era. He was an older brother of David Ruffin, a lead singer of The Temptations, who died in 1991. The family has not released the cause of his death. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week.
Most people give little thought to their garage door until they're late for work and it won't go up. After a frantic call to the repair pro, the problem is fixed, but then the contractor tries to sell you additional products or services. In today's Angie's List report, 3 common garage door repairs and potential upsells. The springs are the workhorse of your garage door. It's not uncommon for one to break, but replacing a spring can be dangerous work, so don't do it yourself.
If a spring is broken or a cable's broken, that's something that they shouldn't mess with, because both of them is under tension. You can get hurt.
Springs have a designated life cycle rating, such as 10,000, 25,000, or 50,000. Angie's List says if a company tries to sell you a lifetime spring, ask what that means.
When it comes to lifetime guarantees on garage door parts, you need to know what you're paying for. Find out exactly what the lifetime warranty covers. For example, a warranty on a spring might only be the lifetime of the garage and not the spring itself. Most experts say you should pass on the lifetime warranty upsell.
Most garage doors have 10 rollers, but experts say only the broken ones typically need to be replaced.
You can't really say that if one roller goes bad, they're all bad.
To avoid an unnecessary charge, ask to see the damage if a technician suggests replacing all rollers without inspecting them.
Just be aware if somebody tells you that something's wrong, that they explain or show you why it's going wrong.
If you need a brand new door, a company might suggest an insulated door.
Insulated garage doors cost about $400 more than an uninsulated garage door. Whether you should make that investment is really dependent on your garage and your usage of it. If you spend a lot of time working in your garage, it might be a really good investment.
An insulated door may also make sense if you have an attached garage, because it could help lower your heating and cooling costs. Angie's List says some companies sell preventative maintenance programs that include an annual visit and door tune-up. They typically cost about $80 per year. These programs can be valuable. Just don't forget to make your annual appointment. I'm Noah Began for News 46.
Weekend Sports is brought to you by Wolfenstein Construction. Back in May, Pahrump Little League was visited by retired Major League Baseball player Jose Canseco for some one-on-one coaching. Canseco is back in the headlines, but not because of baseball. Canseco, who lives in Las Vegas, was cleaning his gun and accidentally shot his middle finger off. After a trip to UMC, it was successfully surgically reattached. However, Canseco came out and said that the finger had then fallen off while playing a poker game. As if that wasn't crazy enough, he decided to try and make some extra money by selling the digit on eBay. After about 3 days of letting the media go crazy over the bizarre offer, Canseco came out and admitted that the poker game was a prank. The UNLV coaching legend Jerry Tarkanian is in the hospital again. 84-year-old Tarkanian was hospitalized in April after his second heart attack and is now fighting pneumonia. Tarkanian coached UNLV from 1973 to 1992 and led the UNLV Runnin' Rebels to a national championship in 1990. The UNLV men's basketball team plays Stanford tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Thomas & Mack Center. This Saturday is the final race of the 2014 season at Pahrump Valley Speedway at 3 p.m. It should be exciting as drivers are competing for last-minute points. The Coops have a special event going on. The Coops Gone Wild race features all women drivers racing in the Coops. Last week's first place results from the day after the dual race. IMCA Modifieds was Kyle Heckman, West Coast Super Stocks was Steve Nash, Sports Mods was Brett Lowell, and Mini Stocks was Trevor Harmon. This has been Weekend Sports. I'm Courtney Salmon with News 46.
Thanks so much, Courtney. A federal judge overturned Montana's same-sex marriage bans Wednesday, making it the 34th state in the nation to allow such unions. The order was effective immediately. The court said they recognize that not everyone will celebrate this outcome. According to the ruling, Montana is one of 34 states that now permit same-sex marriage. The annual USO show was held this past Saturday at the Saddle West.
The USO show was held at the Saddle West this past weekend. This show benefits veterans in our community. We spoke to Linda Wright and company recently about the event.
Third annual USO show sponsored by the Ladies Auxiliary to the VFW. We will have singing and dancing and raffles and an auction this year.
And if you would like to donate any time of the year to the VFW Food Bank, how can you do that?
You can come out to the VFW. We have a box every day that people can donate food, or they can leave money there at the post with the Veterans Food Bank on it, or they can contact me. And my name is Linda Wright, 775-419-7857.
The room was packed at the Saddle West for this year's show. If you would like to help donate to local veterans, you can get in touch with the VFW post on Homestead Road. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
That's great, watching Terry Rogers just go to it. All right, when we come back from this break, we'll have your weather with Noah Began.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, November 20th. Today we had partly cloudy skies with a high of 64 degrees. That's also your average temperature at this time of year. Winds were coming from the south today at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 9 miles per hour. So we had some low to moderate winds outside. The UV index today was 1, which is low. Humidity was at 24% today. Sunrise was at 6:27 this morning, and the record high in 2007 was 76 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies and a low of 43 degrees. Your average temperature at this time of year is 45 degrees. Winds will be coming from the east-northeast at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 10 miles per hour. So we'll have about the same amount of winds as we had today. Humidity will be at 52% this evening. Sunset will be at 4:34 p.m. and the record low in 1956 was 23 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies and a 20% chance of rain. We'll have a high of 65 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north-northeast at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 8 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 40%. Sunrise will be at 6:28 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 3, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, we'll start off with some partly cloudy skies. The clouds should be clearing up around this Sunday, though. We should have sunny skies through about mid-next week. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the mid-60s to the low 70s through these next 7 days, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the mid-30s to the low 40s.
Thanks so much, Noah. You know, I do want to wish a happy belated birthday to our friend out there, Reed Sandusky. You know Reed, he used to work here at KPVM. Happy birthday, Reed. And that's going to do it for this edition of News 46 from everyone up here at KPVM-TV News 46, including Patra, Noah, Darby, and Courtney, and myself, of course. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.